Hey friends, I'm Vlogtavia and I have a question for you. Why is everyone so weird about singing? Okay, so I get that weird isn't the most helpful term to make you understand what I'm talking about, so I'll explain it differently. In Western cultures, many people think of singing as other, as this unattainable thing that only the people who are already great at it should be doing. And in my years in the world of classical music, I've noticed 3 especially weird reactions when the topic of singing comes up. Weird reaction 1, I can't sing. Yes, I love this song. Yeah, me too, turn it up. I can sing through the sunrise. Why are you singing so quietly? I can't sing. Oh my god, what happened to your vocal cords? Wait, what? No, I can't sing. But you can't? What do you mean? Because talking is phonating and singing is also just phonating. I don't know, I just can't. Most of the time when people say that they can't sing, what they actually mean is that they don't think they're good enough, so they feel that they shouldn't. When in reality, anyone who can talk can sing. There are many other cultures in the world, especially in African countries, where singing is just a part of life. Of course, there are going to be people who are more skilled at it and do it more often, but that doesn't stop everyone else from doing what they like to do and having a great time while doing it. I've met a handful of people who tell me that they actually really enjoy singing, but will never take part in any activity that has to do with singing because they don't want anyone to ever see them doing it. And it just saddens me that something that brings me so much joy is closer to a source of shame for other people. Weird reaction number 2. The concertmaster complex. There are plenty of classical musicians who choose to believe either publicly or privately that classical singers are not as skilled or intelligent as classical instrumentalists. As if the fact that we make music with our larynx instead of our fingers somehow negates the years of study and training that we've completed. So look, I'm not by any means trying to argue that all instrumentalists feel this way. I'm just trying to point out that I have more than filled my quota when I was in college. Yeah, there's plenty of singers in the world who are unskilled and untrained and probably couldn't sight read their way through Row, Row, Row Your Boat. But the same can be said about someone beginning an instrument as well. The instrument someone chooses or the way someone chooses to make music says nothing about how musically smart they are. Reaction number 3. Your feelings are a complete mess. There's this phenomenon that occurs with maybe half of people who sing, where they become immediately defensive about any critique of their voice, and are usually the first to feel hurt by these comments or take them too personally. My favorite people to sing with are those who are receptive to comments about mistakes. The ones who tell me that if I ever hear them making a mistake, to let them know so they can try to fix it. Because hey, if I were making a big mistake over and over again and people heard it, I would much rather they tell me than just listen and let it pass. Sometimes I wrongly believe that everyone else feels the same way as I do on this issue, but they don't. And people make mistakes, and then they'll either feel awful about themselves later because they're really insecure, or they get all butthurt about someone correcting them. And you know what? It's probably both. I believe that singers can be more defensive because when they perform, it's just them on stage presenting themselves. Having an instrument on stage with you creates a barrier, albeit a small one, between you and the audience. And singers don't get that luxury, which makes it feel a lot more personal when someone critiques your voice. It's not the same as saying, hey, you needed to be in second position for that run, or your bow is too close to the bridge. When you don't get a good tone when singing, it makes it feel like it's you making the mistake, and you are the one doing everything wrong, not your fingers. So really what I want anyone to take from this video is to treat singers fairly, because there's dumb people all over the world. There's also smart people all over the world, and just because I sing and you play violin, it doesn't mean that each of us are in different categories. If you play an instrument, or if you sing, or if you play an instrument and sing, I want to hear what you have to say on this topic. So let's have a talk in the comments and let me know what you think. Okay, thanks for watching. Bye. Why? What's the... receptive about... Can you hop? Okay. Because they feel inadequate and don't want anyone else to hear them. Musician. I've met a